Hey, what's up, you guys? Welcome to Sex Talk with Graye. I know your girl has been away for a minute, but I am here, you guys. This is the last show of season 8. So I thought it'd only be fitting to bring the first person who brought it in with me, you guys. Season 1, episode 1. First guest ever. Comedian Alabama is in the building tonight. Come on in. Hey.
What's up? What's up? What's up? What's up? What's up? What's going
I
on?
am so glad to have you here with me tonight, Alabama. You guys, if you don't know him, I don't know what kind of rock you all have been under because he has been all over this nation killing it, doing his thing. I'm super, super proud of you. You've just been the wrecking ball to the comedy game.
Well, I appreciate that. Hey, COVID showed us that anytime everything can be stopped. So I said once COVID, everybody start opening up a little bit more, getting out a little bit more. Then I said let me start hitting a little bit more. Cause still gotta be careful. But I have enjoyed and I've been showing love and my jokes travel. So that's one thing that's great.
Hey, ain't nothing wrong with that. So I know you wanted to show some love tonight, you guys, to Marshall Brandon, because you got on the Comedy is Love shirt. Let everybody see your shirt. Shout out to Marshall
There you
Brandon
go.
and his dope brand. Another comedy
Yeah.
giant right now, you guys. Currently on tour all the time. Marshall don't never sit still, you guys. You'll catch him with Donnell Rollins. You see him with Dave Chappelle. He is definitely, when people say up next, Marshall Brandon is that one. So if you all have not checked him out, you guys make sure that you do. Make sure that you hop on and cop some of his merch. The Comedy is Love merch is super, super dope. Um, so
Let me
yeah.
tell you something about. Let me tell you something about Marshall. My first year doing comedy, he living in the Connecticut area, and so he brought me up to New Haven, Connecticut. My first year doing comedy, and that's like 20 years ago. So I owe that bro, for real.
I know that's right. And we never forget those moments though, you guys, I swear, as people grow and do their thing. You never forget the people who give you opportunities that matter and that change things. So most definitely shout out to him. But we ain't here to talk about him tonight. We here to talk about sex, you guys. You haven't seen your girl live for 2 whole weeks. What's up? How's your sex been, you guys? Make sure you hit my DM. Somebody send me an email. Send me a message. Let me know. Have you all still been fucking? Have you all been checking off these things on your bucket list? Like your girl wants to know. Make sure you hit me at Sex Talk with T Graye. But we're going to go ahead and jump right in. So, first thing, you guys, who else is having some birthday sex? It ain't my birthday, but it's somebody's birthday. So a few folks today having some birthday sex. The actor Trevor Jackson. I don't know if y'all know him. I fucking love him. He played Priest on Superfly. He having some birthday sex today. Warren Buffett's old ass, you guys, is 91. And I believe he has enough money to have all the sex he wants today at
Who's
91.
that? Who?
Warren Buffett.
Oh shit!
Warren Buffett may know. You guys,
Warren
the
just wants to a
rapper.
penny right now.
I don't
He'll
even
take a
know if
penny.
he's still rapping, but he's doing something. He's having sex today, you guys. And a quick rest in peace, you guys. Robin Harris it was his birthday today. I know that's one
Mm.
of your favorites.
Yeah, man, baby kids. Test
Yeah,
tube. Rest in
yeah,
peace.
yes, indeed. So, if it was your birthday, Alabama, what kind of shit you be doing different? What you do different for your birthday sex?
Maybe try to go on the Mile High Club
Okay,
while
okay,
we flying to Morocco,
all right now.
something like that. Give us
Okay.
enough time to build up the confidence and okay, we're gonna do this. You go first.
Now listen, the Mile High Club now. 9 times out of 10, it's in these teeny ass bathrooms now. So listen, what kind of what kind of chick you want to slip in the
I,
teeny pad
I,
for?
hey, hey,
You
I'm a
gonna have
big
to
guy.
go first class.
I work well in small spaces, though. I'm a big guy. I fold them up. I fold it up.
It's too funny. So, you guys, National Sexual Holidays. We have missed some things, and there's some great things coming up. Last week, we missed National Go Topless Day. So, y'all missed y'all one and only opportunity to see T Graye's titties. I'm sorry. If I could, I'd pick them up right from my stomach and put them up here for you guys, but I can't. So, you
Now,
all
now
missed
you can
that.
still see mine at my OnlyFans. That's on another. We'll give you that.
I mean,
Ladies
what's
only.
the
Ladies
subscription?
only.
Like, it's a lot of ladies out here who like teddies now.
You know what I'm
So we
saying?
talking $5 a month, 10. What we talking?
Hey, my milkshake bring all girls to the yard. Is Khalees gonna sue me now?
Hell yeah. Hell yeah. So coming up, you guys, on Sunday, it is the World Sexual Health Day. Um, so it's definitely to raise awareness about your sexual health, about your sexual safety. I know sometimes we get on that here on Sex Talk with T Gray. We talk about the health, we talk about the safety. Um, I feel like it's a lot of you who aren't doing basic measures for safety. I'm not gonna say too much about it. I'm just gonna say y'all grown. Okay, y'all grown. Y'all know better. Okay,
They
y'all know
grown,
better.
grown, grown, grown.
Y'all know better.
And
But the
then when you
reality,
grown, then you grown, grown.
yes, but the reality of it is STDs, STIs, because they took off the D, they threw on the I now. Um, they're not going anywhere. And not only are they not going anywhere, there are more coming up. There are more that have not been named. Um, there's definitely new testing when people are getting their STD panels. There's new testing involved that in the past year or two they were not doing. So don't ever think that, oh, you superhuman. The reality of it is these things are still out here. People have been more scared of COVID than they have been of HIV. Yet the numbers are still staggering. It's still taking lives. It's still being transmitted. These new diseases that are out there and these new things that are being tested for, if you're not up on it, you wouldn't. So definitely, if you're out there, if you're having sex, be mindful to not only protect yourself, but if you're not going to, at least you can do is be up on getting your testing. So if you are in a monogamous relationship, even if you're married, they still suggest that you get your STD testing once a year. If you are in a non-monogamous relationship, but you're just, not heavy, at least twice a year. But if you are somebody who is very frequent and having sex, very frequent, multiple partners every 3 months. So you all just take that, put a pin in it, um, and just be mindful that as these other things come and go and the rules come and go, the rules do not change for sex. Those STIs have not come and gone anywhere. They're here, and new ones are on their way. So just be careful, you guys. And if anything, you need to go to a clinic, you need to go to urgent care, you need to go grab you some condoms. There's plenty of places you can go to get these things for free. So be up on it. It doesn't hurt. You can do these things confidential. Be up on it for your safety and for the safety of others. And that's my public service announcement for all the thoughts out there. That's my public
I,
service announcement.
I wonder what the transition gonna be from that. Uh,
Oh, the
I,
thotty
I
thought.
I have nothing. Do everything T. Gray just said. Do all that.
Oh, you know what though? People ignore. I
Cause the
think a lot.
monkeypox ain't monkeypox some form of you know STDI. Well, you
So,
say you took the D off, right, or something like
yeah,
that. So,
so
so
here,
now. now you have something that possibly, if people have other STDs, it doesn't show on their body or on their face. Some don't, but now, like with something like the monkeypox, you know, you can most definitely be like, where you been?
Yeah. So I'm not going to necessarily say that it's fact or misconception, but the discussion about monkeypox has been that the majority of the people who contracted have been homosexual males. Um,
I
whether
heard
or
that.
not, yeah, whether or not it originated in that vein and then was spread in that vein, I can't say. Um, but
So
however, if it is,
I read that, and they was talking about like cuddling and whispering. I like, so a gay male whispering in your ear. Next thing you know, you got monkeypox, and you listening to Culture Club, George Michael and
oh,
shit.
here's the thing about that part. If the gay man whispers in my ear, who was whispering in the monkey's ear, or was the monkey whispering in the man's ear? Like, who, who was
Somebody was
whispering
fucking the
first?
monkey.
Where
You
did
know,
it come?
people don't know. Your audience don't know. T. Graye is a conspiracy theorist, so when she say a monkey, she means a real monkey. She means bubbles.
Because I want to know.
She,
I want to know. I want to know, you guys. I want to know, but I digress. I digress. It's just, it's so many things out there, and I'm not gonna act like T. Gray use a condom every single time, you guys. I'm not gonna act like I'm no saint. Okay, I'm not gonna sit here and even pretend in that way with you all. And if any of y'all out here giving head and then using condoms after being asked backwards in the first place, I'm not even gonna sit here and pretend. Um, but what I do is be proactive about getting my panels done. What I do is being proactive and making sure that my health is intact. And I have, hey, here's my testing. Here's what it looks like. I've asked for it in return. Hey, let me see. Those things don't take long, you guys. Really. But he said, how we gonna transition real fast like this? Y'all see that? I don't even give a fuck. We're gonna make it happen. So we're gonna jump into a rapid fire, which I love rapid fire. Are you ready? Okay. I got.
I have a choice.
Of course you do. You could say, nah, T, I'm not ready. I ain't come here for that. You could.
I come for
So,
all of them.
with T Gray Rapid Fire. First thing, BBW or Slim Thick?
Ooh,
Let's rapid. You ain't got time to think.
BBW,
Big titties, little titties.
big titties,
Eyes open or closed.
clothes,
In the ass or on the face.
on the ass.
I said in it. In it.
In the ass? I think you said on the ass. Oh,
Questions.
on the ass. I'm still going with on the ass.
Okay. Give or receive.
Yeah,
Tongue or no tongue.
tongue,
White or black.
black,
Missionary or from the back.
doggy style.
Okay. All right. So to sum you up real fast, ladies, if you listen,
It-
if you listen, this
no,
is what
no, 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 no. But listen,
now,
listen.
hold on now. Now he need a
Hold up.
big titties. You got
BBW between the slim thick and the BBW. You know that size?
me.
You know that size. You know that size, right? you see that size,
I
right?
was that size at one point in my life.
So
That ain't an option. So
okay,
we
okay.
got, you want a BBW, big titties. Okay, you want to bust it in the ass with your eyes closed. Okay, you want to give them that tongue. Hopefully, it's a black BBW doggy style. Sound
Yes.
about right?
Am I giving the tongue doggy style, or am I
Who
what's
knows?
going on?
It's a tongue
Okay.
in there. Who
Okay.
knows? It's a tongue in there.
They're trying to get the vision. That's
It's a
all.
tongue in there somewhere.
Okay.
Look,
Okay.
does that sound like something you would go for? Black BBW with big titties, with your eyes closed, giving a little bit of tongue, busting in the ass. Doggy style. That sound right? Sounds like, yeah.
That's kind of accurate. If you was an FBI profiler, you be, hey, we got this nigga. We got
Listen,
this nigga.
you could definitely profile a person off of their sexual life, off of their preferences and how they choose, because these things actually they say a lot not only about our character of a person in the bedroom, but the character of the people that we choose. Crazy enough, these things kind of shape and mold like what our preferences are. Our preferences have been built since the first time we've had sex. We've been slowly building this kind of careful package of what we want, what we like, and what we expect in the bedroom. So even as these questions are rapid fire, it's been little things for over however many years you've been fucking that this is
Well,
this
I,
this is
I
what we
will agree
expect.
with you on I will agree with you on some, but in some matter, I can only speak for myself that sometimes I can tell what you are going through at that moment, because you could be going through some shit and sleep with somebody because of blah blah blah. You know
Mm-hmm,
that go for
mm-hmm,
men too. We're going through some shit. They might need a couch to sleep at, a couch to sleep on.
mm-hmm.
You gotta do this. So shit like that. So anyway, just saying, it does, it does. So I like BBW doggy style.
That sounds about
I'm gonna
right.
check back. I'm gonna have to check back on my life.
It's in there. It's in there. I know him, y'all. It's in there. And BB does with big titties is in there.
Move on. Let's move on.
So for 2022, I had been having people to drop some things in their sexual bucket list. Um, we were talking a lot about just one, not only being survivor, so to speak, of this pandemic. And here we are, where every life is back to quote unquote normal, and we're doing things normal. Yet and still, um, I still on some level feel like, hey, you say this all the time, tomorrow isn't promised. So if you had to drop some things on your sexual bucket list, a couple of things that you definitely want to do before you get up out of here, what would they be?
Hmm. Well, the Mile High Club, most definitely. We spoke about earlier. That's
Mhm.
most definitely on the list. I don't think I ever had sex like in the rain. You know,
Okay.
like
Okay.
that little mist.
Oh, the shit you see on
Not no,
TV.
not no,
Okay.
not no thunderstorm shit. You up there trying to fucking, you know. Yeah.
How do you maintain your footing in the rain? So-
If she's on the if she's bent over in the vehicle, and say,
Mm.
well, maybe a park or something like that, you'll get your footing. Men, we resourceful when it comes to some ass. We'll come through.
Indeed.
We'll be like
Definitely.
Spider Man.
It is crazy because that would have to be accomplished from the back. Would have to be accomplished from the back.
Yeah.
I was just having a discussion with somebody the other day, and they said that there was a study done, and that men who have a doggy style standing up are more prone to having heart attack than if you say bend your knees and are on the bed. Isn't that crazy?
Who said that? Did the man who had the heart attack say that?
No, this
Who?
man, no, he didn't have a heart attack. He was just sharing. He didn't have a heart attack. But if you're doing fucking from behind, this is just another public service announcement. We're having that kind of day. If you are fucking from behind and you're standing up, feet are flat on the floor, and you're fucking from behind, as opposed to you being also on bent knees and at equal level with your partner, you are more prone to having a heart attack during that position.
That's we got. I would want some more research on that because right now you got some men out there panicking because now their conscience they be standing up fucking
Yeah.
and you think you're gonna die. Now I don't think I'm gonna fucking die next time. I do it standing up, so I can't fucking rain now. Thank you, T. Gray,
You're
with your
welcome.
PSAs. Ain't nobody asked for these PSAs.
Yeah.
Did anybody type in the DM? Hey, I want to hear some clever stuff.
Yeah, somebody told me they need to get get these facts together.
So don't
But
don't.
actually, so there was actual study done. That's how they came up with the shit. And I was like, wow, that's interesting to me because most times when you hear of men passing during sex, typically it's the woman on top. Those are the most documented. However, I guess it's something that happens with your blood vessels. So, yeah, no fucking in the rain standing up.
Yeah, and
No,
without no condom.
I don't know.
We ain't doing shit. We mourning. T. Gray been gone for 2 weeks, and she come back. She's a nun now. She been to the convent. She got saved. Okay, I hear you. That's what happened. Those two. Did you put that underneath mine? Save the women. Put that on my list.
Hey, I'm just trying to keep the people informed. I'm just trying to keep the people informed. But it's so interesting to me though, just we never really think about the risk when it comes to sex. We never really think about how our health then impacts our sex life. So I'll take it back for just a minute, you guys, because Alabama and I have known each other for quite some time. When we very first met, both of us were on the upshift of our weight loss, might as well say. Both of us were in a different place. Both of us had been bigger, and then we had both laws. And so our discussion when we first met was like, how your sex life improves now that your health has improved. So it's important to me for you all to see that, hey, here are these things that I need to be aware of. Here are these things that I need to kind of, put a pin in this because it could definitely change how I function, how my partner functions, how it can be better. So if I'm a man who say I'm not in the best of health, okay, let's say I'm I'm already over 35, and let's say I don't take care of myself the best, or I might have high blood pressure, I might have diabetes, I might have whatever, which is common. Okay, that's common. I might need to know that, hey, bitch, when I get back here, I ain't gonna be back here but too long. You know, in 5 minutes. God damn it, Richard, put your leg up. Richard might need to put his goddamn leg up. You know what I'm saying? Mr. Greg, you can't just stand. Get your ass in the bed, get on the floor, get you some knee pads. Like there might be a better way. I'm trying to save your lives, okay? Go on 2022.
Hey,
I'm trying to save
after
your
this interview tonight, everybody gonna be celibate tonight. Ain't nobody doing shit else. Oh my God. You're right. You're right. And the thing for me is, I've been one size and going to another size. As far I never thought it was a problem until at one moment where I'm on top of somebody and you have to stop to lift your stomach up and shit like that. No, bruh, that's not that. You can't do that, bruh. She already sucking on your titties, bruh. She can't be pulling up your stomach either, bruh. So,
first off, that's
you know,
real love. Real love is sucking your titties and lifting up your stomach.
hey, that's why That's why what you're talking about, all factors in. If you have a
Yeah,
safe space, if
yeah.
if if the if both of y'all have a safe space to do stuff like that, to show those vulnerabilities or talk about those things, how they might affect your sex life, maybe cardio, maybe you can do certain positions or stuff like that. But both of y'all should know the limitations, you
Hmm.
know, and
Definitely. Definitely. If somebody ever came up with a study and said, hey, women, if you are on top, this is what's going to happen to you, I would tell the same story like, hey, y'all better be up on this. You better be mindful about what you do because as much as I joke and as much as I have fun, you know what I mean, when it comes to sex, and I always say, hey, when I die, I want to die fucking. Maybe not. You know, it's a joke. It's a joke. I don't necessarily want to die fucking, at least not at this age.
you know what I'm saying. But all it all depends on because do you get worse sexually? Like, do your sex gets worse as older you get, or do you get better as you get? Or is it like, okay, I don't know nothing. Okay, now I know this
Mhm.
because, be honest with you, I'm 47, or I'm still active and still want to have sex. But at sometimes I know some people my age, by the time we figure out all we want to do, we too tired to do it. You know, you like, oh, I want to do that, but no,
Yeah,
like 2 minutes, bro.
yeah,
So
yeah. But there are things that I feel like can definitely improve that. You know what I mean? So our health is the key. Our health is the key. Um, my
that's the
weight has
key.
fluctuated. You know what I mean? If you all have been watching me since when I first started, this was a smooth 145. That ain't what's sitting in front of you today. You know what I mean? So definitely,
That's what I was talking about between the BBW Slim Thick.
definitely, definitely things have changed. But I do understand that if I want anything to get better, that I got to put in the work. But the work happens outside the bedroom. The work happens in how much water I drink, how much sleep I get, how much exercise I have, how I change my eating habits. The work happens there. You guys, I'm gonna just be honest with you. Even like when he was saying you don't want to be a man and, oh, I got my titty in your mouth and you got upset my stomach. I don't want to be a woman in my titty in your mouth and I gotta lift up two stomachs. I don't. You know what I mean? That to me,
Men don't care.
I know men don't care, but as a woman, I care.
I get that. I get that. I understand that.
I
I'm not dismissing that.
yeah. Yeah, no, and I don't take nothing away from that. You know what I mean? Men don't give a fuck. They lift up any fucking flap and get
But
all in.
that's not saying that's a good thing. That's just how it
Right,
is.
right. But I do recognize that in order to have a great sex life, you guys, you got to have better health. So I just want y'all to take that with you. Okay,
Yes.
take that
Yes.
with you. Now,
You can't say T Gray ain't told you. Can't say T Gray ain't told you.
that's just what I'm on today. Today I'm on informing all these good things I've been listening to and learning over the past couple weeks. I've been chilling, y'all. Y'all can see I'm on straight chill mode today. I wish that I had more to give y'all today. I swear to God. But just hey, I'm happy to see.
You giving, you giving. See, that's when you're giving. When you don't know you giving, that's when you're doing it. You know what I'm saying?
So, um, one question that I it's a new question for me, and I enjoy this, and I definitely can't wait to hear your answer. Um, when did you know that you were good in bed?
Mm, I will say when I met my ex-wife, so I was around 22.
Okay.
I already been with. I already had a child, and I had a baby mama. But mostly doing her, she was a lot more experienced than I was. So that was the form of what they say. Somebody turns you out. You know,
Mhm.
I'm 16, she's 19, been married, had a child. I'm
Mhm.
16, Jehovah's Witness household, concentrating on sports and stuff like that. And then
Mhm.
this girl, a woman, that my mom said, leave these project girls alone. But that drove me to it. So
Mhm.
she taught me a lot, but I didn't really get a chance to really experience that with her. But as I got with my, as I said, my ex-wife, I knew I
Mhm.
was pretty good. Matter of
But
fact,
what,
we got in an argument one time, and she told me that was the only thing I was good for. And I didn't know how to respond in that way, like, hey, I do more than that, or thank you, because we're in a heated argument. So that's when
so
I really knew.
can you share with us the experience when you walked away from that and you was like, yeah, like can you share with us like that experience? Or was it just overall with that person?
I mean, it was overall with with that person, but while things that I've learned, see, it was one of those things for me where I'm an inexperienced young man,
Mm-hmm.
meaning experienced women.
Mm-hmm.
So I'm getting all that. I'm thinking of sex was like watching Lady Chatterley and Emmanuel, a little soft porn type
Mm-hmm.
stuff. It was Vanessa Del Rio, you know, Angel Kelly, Ron Jeremy. They was that type. So that kind of opened me up. So when they say, "Oh, your nose wide open," I know what that means.
Mm-hmm.
I know what that means. And it took to another level. And sexually, I wish it was something that I learned different. I wish my parents did talk to me about that, but it was kind of awkward. So,
Mm-hmm.
you know, I didn't learn the best way, but
But look at you now.
I'm all right. I'm all right.
But look at you now.
No, I'm not, I talking about this, I'm not a kiss and teller, so I know I'm vague. I'm vague and some stuff. I'm all right.
So you said that essentially that your your baby mama kind of turned you out. Um, what do you think? What do you think it really means to turn a person out? This is a double question. Okay, what do you think it means to turn a person out, and what do you think it really takes now in 2022 to turn a person out?
All right, we say turn it out. We ain't talking about MC Hammer, right? That's not the MC
No,
Hammer turn it out.
no, not that,
Okay.
not that.
So she was doing stuff that I would never experience, uh, or sex where, she licking your balls and she going other places and she making the whole experience, the way she touched you, feel marvelous. So I knew that um, it's like a vampire biting you, I guess. So it kind of made
Mm.
me want to do things. It made me want to do the stuff she was doing to me, made me want to do it to her, you know,
Hmm.
so uh, I'm not gonna be too graphic, but I guess
No, but that is a
uh,
perfect uh analogy, like a vampire body. I never even thought of it in that way, but
oh yeah,
definitely.
it's like that. It's like it was like taking, you know, I don't give her all the credit, but it was like taking I wasn't that innocent, but she was. I wasn't a virgin, but I only probably had sex maybe 1 or 2 times, and I didn't know what I was doing, and because the other people didn't know what they was doing.
Hmm.
So somebody like her, she knew a little bit more. I remember her telling me she actually told me, she said, "Hey, we had sex a couple of times." Uh, she was my baby mama at this time, of course. We had sex a couple of times, and she told me, she said, "Hey, I like the way you make me feel, but I want to try something different." with you. And this is what she told me. I was like, sure, you know. And next thing you know, she had roommates. She had a roommate. And I was so embarrassed when I went to breakfast that morning because she said, we heard all that screaming last night, and guess who was screaming?
Yo,
Me.
yo, ass. So, what do you think it takes in 2022 to turn out? Do you think it is still that vampire bite, or do you feel like,
Might have to bring a giraffe and a llama in the bedroom with some little people.
yeah,
I don't know. I don't know. I always say there's nothing new under the sun. And I guess with social media and everything so sex, and you see so much now, and the younger kid is seeing it now and more exposed to it now. Um, I don't even know. I don't even want to know what that is.
hmm
I'm not. I don't even think God want me to know that.
yeah,
I
yeah.
know. I know we on sex. I know we on sex talk, but
No,
since we're doing
I get
Q&A,
what you're saying because how can I put it?
okay. This is what. Okay, I'm telling for example. These young women. I heard these young girls now. Teenage girls consider if they let you have sex in their ass or have anal sex, they still a virgin.
I've heard that bullshit.
Okay,
Heard that,
so they on some different stuff. That's
and I'm gonna be
I
quite
was looking
honest.
at.
I'm almost 40. Okay, I still don't necessarily want in my ass. Not on no
It's not.
regular.
It's
Not on
not pleasant.
no
It's,
regular.
it, it's not pleasurable to women. Women that give their man anal sex is pleasing him. Is doing it for him.
It is
You know.
definitely more
And
for the
so I don't. That's not something me personally I ask for or anything like that.
yeah. It's definitely more for the man. Um, the women who be like, "Oh no, I love it." I'm like, "Fuck for real? Who? What's wrong with you, bitch?" Like, but again, that's me. Like, if I'm having anal sex, I
It
still
might
have.
be sexually suppressed. They say black women are sexually suppressed since they was a girl, since y'all was a little girl. So
That's what they
they might
say.
try
That's
to ask.
that's what they say. But just for me, if I do that, I still have to have clitoral stimulation. Like I have to be doing, masturbating at the time for me to be like, oh, But it's not like I'm gonna be like, oh yeah, every day or every other week, yeah, hey, here you go. No, I'm not doing that shit. I'm not. I'm not.
Right.
I'm not.
Unless you getting, you on you're a porn star and you're getting paid to do that. That's your niche, and go for it. You know,
So I wonder for these young women who start out with anal, I feel like what do you have to look forward to when it comes to expanding your level of freakiness? Or what do you have to look forward to when it comes to diving into different areas of intimacy with your partner? Like anal sex for me to me is a different level of intimacy. Like I can count on one hand how many partners I've ever had in my life that I've done that with, because for me it's a different level of intimacy with that person. It's for me to open myself up to them in that way. So I feel like, what the fuck do you have to look forward to? That's one. Two, I feel like once you do that for so long, when you do finally decide to lose your virginity, like is your wall on the bottom, is that shit thinned out now? Like, do you still feel the dick the way you're supposed to feel the dick? Like I feel like that
well,
in
ain't
between.
the ain't that thin wall between that your
I feel
ass
like
and
you fucking that up. I feel like
that?
it's getting fucked
It's like
up.
a ramp. Right? It's like a ramp.
I feel like it's getting fucked up.
Yeah. Right.
Like you don't, like after that, you don't even know if sex is good no more after that. Like you don't. But I think it's crazy. It's a lot of things that are changing where um
Gay men like it. I mean, oh, can I
they
say
love
that?
they love it. They love it.
I don't get
But
you
they
canceled.
have what's back there to love it. I mean, the prostate being milked or that is a man's G spot. The so many men say they come so much harder by having a prostate milk. So yeah, but women we don't have that. So yeah.
I ain't saying nothing else.
I'm just saying. I'm just saying. I know we got off on a tangent for just a second about
No,
anal.
no, no, no. Yeah.
I'm not against it. You know, if it's your thing, do your thing. But for the women or the younger women out there who that's where you start, consider where you may end if that's your starting point. That's consider where you may end if that's your starting point. Like I just what the fuck what do you have to look forward to? Somebody busting in your ear or something? Like what's next? You
That's
know what I'm saying? What's
that's
next?
nothing new though. That's nothing new though.
Yeah. Let's see.
There's some ear busters since the early '90s. Trust and believe.
So your sexual self, if you could give your sexual self a name, what
Hmm.
would his name be?
If I can give my sexual self a name, what would it be? Hmm. Well, I used to call myself Big Sugar Wooger. Then I slimmed down a little bit, you know. So now I'm just Wooger Wooger.
Hey, Mr. Flatliner. Long time no see.
So
So talk to me, Sugar Wooger. Where'd that come from?
I don't know when growing up in Alabama, you know how the older woman used to flirt with you? Well, the older women used to flirt with you. They'd be like, "Hey, little sugar wooger, little sugar wooger." Grab my cheek, sugar wooger.
And you you decided to carry that on through adulthood.
You know,
what does that
if I,
represent?
if I, you know, if I was old enough then, you know, I hope I wouldn't get molested at the time. I'm trying to flash back and look at it.
Just a little bit. Just a little bit. Just a little bit.
A little bit.
So when you say that this is the name that represents your sexual self, what does that entail? Why sugar wooger?
Well,
And
I
what
wouldn't
does that
say the sugar. That sugar.
water?
I would say, you know, my animal spirit is a lion. You
Okay.
know, I got some lion. I got a bear. You know, cause when I cuddle or hug, which is like a big teddy bear. You know, when I'm, like I say, once I'm inside you, it's like a lion, and I try to be a precise, like a eagle. You
Mm.
know, with needs. You know, so it's like a combination of all that. I guess lion, tiger,
So
bear,
very
eagle,
animalistic is what you're giving.
animal, animal, yeah, animal, yeah.
Ain't nothing
So,
wrong with that.
uh, I try to inhabit stuff. I try to inhabit stuff,
Hmm.
but 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 at the same time, like you were saying, everybody's not the same. If you with multiple partners, every woman is not the same. What makes one woman feel this way, another woman feel this way. I haven't been with women that they like their feet touched, and I know that that's probably not going to work because I like to touch people. I kiss them, you know, and I hate to say that was a deal breaker, but subconsciously it was.
Mm. So what are your other deal breakers? And do you think that there should be deal breakers in the bedroom, or do you think that people should have like multiple chances to get their shit right?
Well, and this is why I've learned as I experience more and more that going back, you have to give each partner got to have a safe space. I got to be able to be vulnerable to you. You got to be able to be vulnerable to me sexually. That's not being submissive, but able to have discussions or conversations about, hey, this is what I like. This is what I usually don't like. Do you like this? Are you a giver or are you a receiver? I look at myself as more of a giver. I like to receive, but I also want to know what my partner wants. So having those conversations and being vulnerable, um, I don't know as things as deal breakers,
Mm-hmm.
but I know there's levels to your sexuality once you get somebody. What they say, you might get the pussy, but you're not getting the pussy.
Mm-hmm.
You're not, our friend, Miss Deja, I think she said it on your show one time. Shout out to Miss Deja. Uh, she said when she first had sex with somebody, Miss Deja, been in the porn business, she said she like 60%. So I'm like, what does 60% look like? You don't give no head. That's no
Exactly.
kissing.
Exactly. Exactly. So Mr. Flatliner to you say he sucked toes, so he fine with that. How did I know, Mr. Flatliner? You look like that kind of guy. And shout out to Mr. Flatliner, 1/3 of the Live Vibes
Keep, keep
team.
sucking them toes. And make sure they clean pedicure. They gotta be
Make
clean
sure
and
they're
pedicure.
clean. Amen. Because if you ever fuck with
And,
a
and,
brown,
and
wash
ladies, no,
those.
if you like your toes sucked, no glitter. Please, no glitter.
No glitter. No glitter. Clean between your toes, ladies. That's the key. That's the key. I just
But
told
but
y'all.
but but you have to be cautious because you can't suck the toes. You got to give the pedicure a little bit more days because that shit expensive. That's like $80 to $100, right?
Like nail polish, and nobody likes that. Nobody likes that.
That's my PSA. No glitter
so
on the toes.
so while we're in the realm of fetishes, do you have one?
Hmm. I I do. I wouldn't quite call it that. It's more things that I enjoy. Um, I like I like women that talk shit in bed.
You wanted
I
to be
remember
heard.
one. I remember one time I was with this lady, right? And I was down on her, right?
Mhm.
And she was enjoying it, and I just wanted to say something, talk shit. So I just said very briefly. I said very briefly. I was like, right there, and she said, "Be quiet. This pussy ain't gonna eat itself." And I said, "I think I came. I'm sorry. Can I say that? Sorry."
First off, she was right.
And I'm not a kiss and teller. I'm
She
not a
was
kiss and
right.
teller. I
And
did want to share that story.
I wish that men in general would have such a clearer understanding of when it comes to bomb head. And I feel like sometimes there's definitely a give and take when you have somebody that's a shit talker. Um, because you want to say something, you want to, not only do you want to say something, you want confirmation, but you have to, like, when it's good, you got to just let that shit ride out. And so many men do that. So many men want to have conversation, want to have a chit chat. Like, if I'm into it, seriously, if me personally,
It wasn't like I was about to give a TED talk. It was just like anybody who have had sex before, guy, you down there and she's moaning and she's enjoying it, and you ask her a question, you know, you just ask her a brief question, and boom, it was
So,
like shut up.
the thing is, though, you are getting
You're
some of
right
the
though.
head. Like, I just want to give it to you. You getting some of the best head you ever had. Some of the best. Okay, some of the best. And she working. She all that working. You want her to stop and say, "You like that?" If she stopped
I
mid,
do
you
just
gonna
for
be
a moment. I'll be like, she go like, you like that? Then I'll be like, yeah. Now get these balls. That give me my time to communicate with her. Boom. That all we need is 1.2 seconds.
like, listen, I'm gonna be quite honest. I just feel like, and I'm a shit talker to a certain extent. Let me take that back. I'm not. My vagina is. My vagina got a whole nother brain, mind, mouth of her fucking own.
And, and, and
I
and
don't
this and this and this woman was the same way. She's
know. Yeah, but I
aggressive
feel like
or have
sometimes
aggressiveness.
when you're in that mode, and we try to have this playful um conversation, or this aggression or this sexual energy is like flowing, flowing, flowing. It's so hard to mentally break from pleasure. You know what I mean? And so, but I say that about myself. Like
I agree. I
I'm
agree.
learning, I'm learning that more so of what I, how can I put it? Not what I want and what I don't want. But like some dudes are like these 20 question type dudes. Some dudes want to know every step of the way how everything is. And sometimes I feel like when you're that type of person, man or woman, like you're missing the pleasure in the moment. You're missing how amazing that moment is. You're missing how what that feeling is, how sensual it is, how passionate it is. Where like when the intensity is just so. So if you're somebody who's super super intense in that moment, and then not only does the verbiage then jar you. Okay, now let's switch gears mentally. The verbiage has jarred me, but then now I'm thinking about why you thinking about that. Now I'm thinking about, do you think it's not good enough? Do you think I'm not like now I'm second guessing my shit, and I'm trying to bust like it's you know you know it's just one
Right,
of those,
right. I,
like I feel
I can
like
I can get that, and I
jar.
understand that. I can get that and understand that because to have great sex or have a great orgasm is mental. It's very mental. And if you are thinking about other stuff, no matter what the other person is doing, whether the dick is good, the pussy is good, the head is good. If you thinking about, hey, what I'm gonna get from the grocery store, or when I ask my questions, I agree with you on say. When I say right there, it is a question. I did not say, I did not say, do you like that? Because I already know she loved it. So, but that goes to that safe space. But this was somebody that I was familiar with, so we laughed after. It's funny now.
So Mr. Flatliner says body language says it all. You don't need to talk. Hmm. Hmm. Now,
Different
I,
strokes, different folks. No pun intended.
so
But
let's
like I
talk.
said, I wouldn't, I wouldn't call that a fetish. It's not like a fetish where I love feet or you know things like that.
No, but I get that. Sometimes you need that aggression. You need somebody to talk to you, not like you ain't shit, but just let you know, like, yeah, get this motherfucking
But
work.
my my talking shit is not necessarily why we having sex. My
Mhm.
talking shit is before, like the foreplay shit.
Mhm.
I like women that talk shit. That's their. That's how they can turn themselves on.
You
Cause I
know
ain't
what?
no bitch. You ain't gonna bitch me.
So, one thing I do want to talk about though before we get out of here is energy. Being a comedian, being somebody who is on stage all the time. Um, the notion of exuding big dick energy on stage. That's it's not just talk. You putting out something major when you're in that realm. How do you feel like that translates to the bedroom, or do you think that it should translate to the bedroom?
Well, that's the thing. Um, some people are comfortable in a room 500, 600 people, but one on one, you know, where it's just you to perform, that's a different thing. And I don't know if somebody being funny make them good in the bedroom. Uh,
Mm.
Somebody can be very funny and be whack in the bedroom, or somebody can be not funny and be good in the bedroom. That's all they got.
Mm-hmm.
Uh, I do say I go into it with the same type of confidence, not arrogance. They do take a line, a thin line between arrogance and confidence to get in front of 600, 700, 1,000 people. And then
Mm-hmm.
you one on one, where your performance come to you
Mm-hmm.
and your health,
Mm-hmm.
and you trying to fuck in the rain and you slip it. And you ain't got no condom on.
Hey,
Didn't
hey,
T. Gray tell you don't fuck in the rain, raw?
listen, because if you fall,
So, but I think uh, for me, I think performance or how I perform can influence how women might look at me, or you know how that might translate.
so how they been looking at you with this hair change, this new hair color? How what's the ladies like? Oh my God,
I don't, I
Alabama,
don't,
look
I
at
don't, I don't think I met you yet, but when I start growing my locks, I have some pictures. I might put some up on social media and go back. I had the highlights when I started, and nobody around the Baltimore area had that. This was 2003, maybe almost 20 years ago. Shit. So I've been meaning to do it for months. I wanted to change something, so I said maybe I'll do that again. And then I had a grandbaby,
Mhm.
had a grandson, and every time somebody called me Pop Pop, gray hair pop up and shit. So I like, I wasn't gonna dye my hair, but I highlight. I ain't go full midlife crisis. You know, somebody said I look like, somebody said I look like little Dirt Daddy.
That is funny. It's all right though, but I love the
That is
look.
funny. That is funny.
I love the look. Look, the hair goes with the beads, goes with the new aura that I feel like 2021 and 2022 has just been shining on you so much. Um,
Thank
it
you.
was important to me to have you back on here just because it was important to me to get back to, I guess, what started it. You know what I mean? And I give you kudos all the time, either in your face or on this show, because it definitely would not have been a sex talk with T Gray if it was not for Alabama. So,
Yeah. Hey, and like I always told you, I'll tell you all the time. Hey, I know we've been talking a lot of sex stuff tonight, but I'm just a vessel. God put me there, put me in your life for that, and I'm so proud of you. You you have created something that's yours. That you have interviewed so many people. You you Larry King and Gail King. You know what I'm saying? So keep doing what you're doing. It was good to help you watch your journey, be part of your journey, and kudos to you. And I love you for that. And I'm always, anytime you need me for anything, you know I'm there.
Well, I love you back, bro. I love you back, bro. Thank you, thank you. So before we get out of here, you guys, Thursday, shit's about to go down. Baltimore
Shit.
Comedy Festival gonna be at the Baltimore Comedy Factory. Alabama Presents is going to be six bangers. Six bangers. Tell
I
everybody
hope.
about this show. Yes, tell everybody about this show coming up on Thursday. How they can get tickets.
Okay. Yes. This is the sixth annual Baltimore Comedy Festival. This year, Comedy Factory decided to get involved in it. We got some very funny comedians. Y'all, some of y'all are used to come to the Comedy Factory, saying, you know, the Gary Owens and Michael Blackson and D. Ray Davis. But we got some up and coming comedians. They very funny. Some you might know or seen before: Maria Sanchez, Dark Mark Joyner, Matt Santos, Travis Hunter. I think Abo Brewer, Justin Wavy McGuire, some of those comedians. And of course, you're going to have me there. So if you want to get tickets, go to BaltimoreComedy.com. That's BaltimoreComedy.com. Also, you can follow me on my IG at Comedian Alabama, just how it sounds. That's on my IG at Comedian Alabama. That's Thursday night, 8 o'clock show at the Baltimore Comedy Factory. That's www.baltimorecomedy.com. Thank you.
So you guys, I'm gonna just tell y'all the Baltimore Comedy Festival is always dope. Always dope. And everybody that's on that show is fucking amazing. It's fucking amazing. First off, they got the best female in Baltimore. People might be mad at me for saying it, but I said it. And the best female, in my opinion, in Baltimore, my opinion, going to be killing it. Like I absolutely love.
Most definitely the crazy. Most definitely the craziest one.
Oh hell
That's
yeah,
that,
she crazy.
that, 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 that's without a doubt. Yeah, but we most definitely gonna have a good time. And also, I'll be performing at the Cellar Door in Frederick this Sunday, September the 4th. So come out Labor Day. That's in Frederick, Maryland, at my boy Ryan Nazer. Shout out Ryan Nazer. So y'all can come out the Cellar Door. Go to their website, www.cellardoor, September the 4th. That's Sunday, out Frederick, Maryland. Everybody is welcome.
I was just out Frederick the other day. Running in Frederick streets.
They show me love. I love going out there, and it's gonna be great.
I might have to pull up. Since I'm so much closer to it now, you guys. I might have to pull up.
Pull up on me. Pull up on me.
So you guys have got to just really stay tuned and stay plugged in to Alabama. You blink your eyes and he's going to be on somebody's tour. You're going to blink your eyes again. He's going to be at the arena. You're going to blink your eyes one more time. He's going to be at Madison Square Garden killing it like it's he's ripping it up, you guys. And I'm just so proud of you. So proud of you. You said
Thank you
earlier,
so much.
So many comedians coming out of the pandemic didn't necessarily rise to the occasion. But when I tell you that you not only rose, you fucking took the occasion. It was like, let me stick this shit on my back. So proud of you. So proud.
Thank you so much. And there's responsibility and accountability that I take for that. Not only, monetary stuff is great, also, but the responsibility that what you're doing, you're making people laugh, you're making people pay better. I sound okay, but to make people laugh and make them feel better just for that moment that they're there, I do take accountability and responsibility for that. So I try to put that into my performance. So And those that are supporting me, let you know that I'm not gonna sleep on my blessings that's happened to me now, but to retain my blessings, to give out my blessings, I'm gonna continue to work hard on my craft and get better as a performer and just as a human being. So,
Indeed, indeed. So, you guys, I will see you all soon. Make sure that you definitely follow me at Sex Talk with T Gray. Get caught up on all things T Gray. As you said, your girl took a break. I took a mental hiatus, had to get babies back to college, kids in school. Now you're back in my face. Now you're back in my face. So definitely hop on there, get caught up, see everything that I have going on. If you want some merch, if you want some sex advice, sextalkwithtgray.com. Right now, your consultations for 20 minutes are free. Everything after that is $75 an hour for your sessions. And it has been really, really good. So everything is confidential. You guys hop in there, put in your request, and I'm definitely getting you to a better place. So I'll see y'all right here on WEMS Radio. You all will see me tomorrow, okay, with Illustrate Radio right here on WEMS Radio at 9
it
o'clock.
was great.
And then I'll see y'all again next Tuesday. Y'all already know what it is. Sex Talk with T. Gray. I'm glad to be back. Y'all have a good night. Bye bye.